Yo, we're back in another video. Hey, give me 10 minutes to help you become the ultimate 10 version of yourself. So if you want your dream life, if you want your dream car, if you want your dream girl, let me show you how to become the ultimate 10, and it's gonna help you attract abundance into your life, you know what I'm saying? First off, it comes down to your mindset, you know what I'm saying? If you're not thinking correct, if you're not talking correct, if you're not being the best version of yourself and thinking you're the best version of yourself in the present moment, then it will never happen, you know what I'm saying? Your mindset is very important. How are you gonna see yourself in 10 years? You know what I'm saying? How do you see yourself right now? You know what I'm saying? I see myself in the mirror, right? You know, I can improve my chest, I can improve my abs, I can improve so much areas of my life. But if you don't have the mindset that you can improve your life, then you'll always stay the same, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even near my full potential at all. And that's the mindset that you should have. You know, if you're comfortable in your mindset, you're comfortable with your body, you're comfortable in the same position you are in right now, financially, physically, mentally, if you're comfortable, you're gonna stay comfortable your whole life. So your mindset is very important, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you should always be shifting your identity. You should always shift yourself to a high expectation of yourself so you can always be evolving. You know what I'm saying, Chad? It's that simple. And if you see me looking down, these are just some notes that I have, you know what I'm saying, and take me through the video. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? And then we have non-negotiables. You should have non-negotiables every single day. You know what I'm saying? Some of my non-negotiables are drinking a gallon of water. You know what I'm saying? Working out, cold showers, eating whole foods, getting sunlight, walking 10K steps every day, you know, sleeping 7 to 8 hours. You know what I'm saying? You know, checking out my clients, you know, reading books, you know, and praying to God. These are non-negotiables that you have to do on a regular basis to become the ultimate 10 version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. I'm providing you guys with a whole bunch of value. Hopefully you guys are taking notes and actually implementing them into your day-to-day life. It's that simple. After that, you know, to become the ultimate 10 version of yourself, you have to be hanging around like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? So get you a friend group that talks about eating healthy, working out, talks about starting up their own business, you know what I'm saying? Because you are who you hang around with. So if you're hanging around a whole bunch of Jeffries, a whole bunch of bums, then you're gonna be a bum your whole life. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna take losing friends. You're gonna have to lose friends on your self-improvement mission, bro. I lost a lot of friends from high school, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them, but I had to focus on my mission and my purpose. This is bigger than just a friendship, bro. Like, you gotta think about where you're trying to go in the future. What does your family look like? What does your house look like? What car are you driving? You know what I'm saying? And how are you gonna get there? You can't get there hanging around bum-ass friends, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get there hanging out with people that smoke weed all day, drink alcohol all day. You're not gonna get there, bro. So it takes sacrifice, you know what I'm saying? You might have to sacrifice some time with your family members too. It's that simple, bro. Make sure your friends are staying disciplined. You know what I'm saying? Hold your friends accountable. I hold my friends accountable too. If I see them not executing, I'm gonna get on their ass. You know what I'm saying? If I see one of my friends sleeping in, I'm gonna get on his ass. I'm not just gonna let him slide by and be a Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be the ultimate 10 version of himself. It's that simple. So if you guys are constantly hanging around people elevating each other, that's just gonna elevate you to your highest self. It's that simple. Let's go. Hey, now you really got to get your body on point. You know, if you're not working out, how are you going to become the ultimate 10 version of yourself? Imagine the ultimate 10 version of yourself. Imagine the body that the ultimate 10 version of yourself has. You know what I'm saying? Imagine how the ultimate 10 version of you is eating. You know, eating clean. You know what I'm saying? Eating whole foods. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine that, bro. Imagine that. It's that simple. And then, of course, the ultimate 10 version of yourself is prioritizing growth. You know what I'm saying? Recovery, sleeping enough. You have to recover, you have to work out, you have to eat clean to have your dream body, Chad. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take consistency. You know what I'm saying? I've been working out for over 2 years consistently. That's took dedication and time into crafting this body. You have to scope yourself every single day, chat. You know what I'm saying? It's not just show up one day and then not show up the next day. Nah, it's constantly showing up when you don't feel like showing up. You know what I'm saying? And after that, you gotta truly work on your business. Work on how you're gonna make money. The Ultimate 10 version of yourself, you know, probably has a job, you know, probably is trying to leverage your own business, you know what I'm saying? And you had to have like monk mode focus. That's what I've been on, bro. I've been D&D. I don't use Snapchat. I don't text girls, you know what I'm saying? I'm focused on the business. I'm focused on my self-improvement. I'm focused on becoming the Ultimate 10 version of myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take monk mode. It's gonna take silence, peace, locked in on your work, locked in on your brand and your income. You know what I'm saying? The Ultimate 10 version of you is wealthy, rich, successful. How are you gonna get there, bro? You're not gonna get there fiddling your cock on the game, chasing these girls, bro. The girl wants a high value man that's gonna provide her with security, money, and abundance of genetics, you know? So if you have shit genetics, you know, if you have no money, then you're not gonna have a wife and you're gonna be a bum your whole life. So now it's time to take your right hand, grab your balls, and change your life, Jeff. Because now is the day, it's that simple. And now you gotta practice on uplifting your spirit to your purpose. Why are you here on this earth? I know I'm here to become the Ultimate 10 version of myself and help out other people to become the Ultimate 10 versions of themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. So that's my purpose, that's my mission. You know, I gotta tap in with my spirit. I gotta put my spirit into the Ultimate 10 version of me. I have to act like it, I have to talk like it. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. You have to align yourself daily. Align yourself with your highest self. Align yourself with your ego and your consciousness. It's that simple, you know, and God's gonna lead you guys in the right path of what your purpose is. But I feel like the main way to find your purpose is hopping on your self-improvement journey. If you're not working on self-improvement, if you're not trying to evolve, then, you know, you're never gonna become the Ultimate 10 version of yourself. You're never gonna find your purpose. You know, I found my purpose over 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I was being average. I was, you know, drinking alcohol, I was smoking weed, I was playing video games, right? And I feel like I wasn't finding myself. I feel like there was more to me. I feel like there was more than just waking up and playing video games. There's more than eating junk food. There's more than being a skinny dude looking in the mirror with acne on my face. I feel like there was more. So God, you know, opened up my eyes and my vision to start hopping on self-improvement. Started watching more videos like this. And I started taking actions and implementing into my life. And, you know, the action started adding up, you know what I'm saying? I started to see changes in my body. I started seeing changes in my mind and how I felt about myself, you know? And that's where it all starts. It starts with your action. It starts with you trying to learn more and how to grow and how to evolve. You know, if you're never learning, if you're never growing, you're gonna be the same person you are today and on forever, unless you want to change. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? And then a great thing to actually become the Ultimate 10 version of yourself is you got to have routines. You got to have a morning routine, nighttime routine. You had to have a workout routine. You had to have meals set, schedules of what time you're going to eat. You know, everybody's eating habits are different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you like snacking on fruit during the day, right? And then you have your 2 meals. Maybe you like fasting, you know, in the morning. Maybe you like eating 3 meals. Everybody's different. Find what's best for you. Everybody is different. You have to find a routine that fits your version of your Ultimate 10. It's that simple, bro. And once you really find out and you really start adding up the days, bro, the impact is gonna be different. You're gonna elevate to the most high version of yourself. It's that simple. And a great thing is reflecting on your progress, reflecting on who you are and who you are becoming. I reflect on myself every day. I reflect on what I'm eating. I reflect on how I feel. I reflect on every single aspect of my life every single day. If you're not reflecting, then you're missing so much opportunities of new growth. I reflect on the position I am in financially. I reflect on my physical state of my being. I reflect on all that. I reflect on how I was hitting my squat. How did I feel, you know? Do I feel strong, or you gotta reflect on all these little things if you wanna become the Ultimate 10.